What's up guys, we're having a look now at SHIB. Because this one is still in a really good position going forwards into next week and just in general, because when we look at this one on the 1 day chart, you'll see that we are still in that range of 0.000052. This is still a perfect position, and I think that where we are right now, we could be primed for another move upwards with SHIB, but I'll get into all of that in the video. So if it sounds good, do make sure to leave a like on it and subscribe, but as always, do remember as well, this is not financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor, but if you enjoy it here, do subscribe. Now on top of that, we are currently doing a fundraiser for Save the Children. If you can donate, the link will be down below, so please do if you can. But now we're going to dive into this one, and we're going to have a look at it on the more complex chart actually just to start us off, and we'll move this in to the 5 minute to make things a bit more easy to read. And you will see the trend for the past day. So what we're seeing for today is that we are actually starting to level out on SHIB, and this is kind of what we would expect. Now, one thing that I have said when looking at the month chart, in my opinion in the past, what we are really looking for is we're looking for some consolidation and obviously a bounce off the 50 range. We're going to call it the 50 range, this 50 up here. So yeah, we're looking to bottom out at that. Coming from there, we do have the potential to go a little bit lower. We're looking for lows at about the 45 mark, I would say. Not really much lower than that, but I think a nice level for us now would be the 50 mark. Of course, we can have some wicks below it, but as long as we do find a support ultimately and some consolidation at the 50 mark, we're in a good place. Because look at the consolidation that we've seen around 50 in the past. We've seen consolidation not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. We've seen consolidation for 4 days, not consecutively, but yeah, 4 days, and that is really nice. So we're basically hoping to remain at that range, and we are currently seeing that hold up. So now the question is, are we going to see another spike up? Because going back out to that 1 month chart, actually, one thing that you will see, once we've hit 50 in the past, yes, we have been seeing sell-off up to that, but from there we did usually have a little bit of an explosion, which definitely could have made for a decent trade potentially, or even just a decent entry point in general, depending on what your ideas are. But of course, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not here to talk about that, but I do believe that from a trade standpoint at least, money could have been made, but clearly from there we did come back down. But 50, like I said, does appear to be a relatively comfortable level for SHIB where we have been sat in the past, and I do want to see this one hold up going forwards into the future. So things are still looking good out here on the 1 month chart, and breaking back down to the 1 day chart, we're still looking fairly good on this. Now, like I said, I'm going to bring this one out to the 5 day just to make it a bit clearer to read, and you'll see, yes, that level is still holding up. We have been a little bit lower on the day. You'll see that our lows down here were at the 45 range, I do believe it is, so just a little bit below where we are right now, but clearly not too far off. And again, we have found a support at this level in the past, and it has kind of held up here again, which is very nice to see, and we want to see that continue to hold up into the future. Now our indicators for the 1 day were set on 64 for our RSI, and as you would expect, the trend for the MACD is quite flat, but it is heading upwards ever so slightly because we have had that little increase. Come out to the past 5 day chart and you will see a few things on there. These include the fact that when we have a look, we can see that yes, we do appear to kind of be finding the bottom for this one now, hopefully around the 50 mark. It's a little bit higher this time than where it has been in the past, but yeah, 50 or 45 at the absolute lows is where we want to be, but I still think we're in a great position for this one, in my personal opinion at least. Now come out to the 1 month chart, you will see a few things for this. Our indicators are starting to look very good now. You will see that, for example, our RSI figure out here is sat on 52. This is only 2 points away from neutral, and bear in mind, we want to be quite close to neutral. So now we have kind of neutralized. We were a little bit high when we saw the initial rise for SHIB, as you would expect, and we've been coming down ever since, but now we're sat at a normal level, so we can see a bounce off that hopefully in the future. And you will see that for our MACD up here, we are still going down, but these lines, yes, they have crossed into the bearish territory, but over the past day, the candlestick, whilst it is continuing to go down, it does appear to somewhat be leveling out, because yes, we are still coming down like I mentioned, but this one is not as prevalent as we have seen in the past. So we want to see this one hopefully start to level out when it comes to trend on the MACD too, and then we want to see another push up from there. Whether it's big or not doesn't really matter in my opinion, but we do want to see a push up, and at the high end, what we're looking to do, in my view as well, is break past 70. We've been past 70 before, here, and actually here as well, and on the wick here, but you will see that from the actual body of the candles, mainly from this point here on the 29th, we've had difficulty remaining above this point, and even from the initial rise on the first day, which was the 27th, we've had difficulty remaining above that point. So what we want to see now is a push up to 70. It doesn't have to be overnight, we're not looking for a big candle like this, but if we can have a push up to 70 in the next couple of weeks, and then obviously a break above 70, consolidation above 70 as well, that would put us in a good position, because right now, for the past week or two, I think that is the case that we are kind of channeling between this level of 70 and 50 with SHIB. So we're looking for a breakout of that range in the next couple of days and weeks, and whether that happens or not is unclear, but we definitely have found the bottom of this, and again, whether this trend fails and we go lower or not is going to be unclear, and it is uncertain anyway, but I think where we are now, we have seen this be a bottom in the past. Whether it is going to continue to be the bottom in the future is unclear. Now, volume figures for this one are looking a little bit better. We've seen some relatively low volume days in the past week, notably both here on the 9th and here on the 7th, but we are still seeing relatively okay volume for SHIB. We have been at this level before, so I'm not really too concerned about low volume, really. I mean, it is a little bit low. We do want it to kind of level up a bit if we want to see that rip. But really, it's nowhere what I would call worryingly low. I still think it is normal. I still think it shows that people are thinking about SHIB, are trading it, are buying it. And that is, of course, a good thing. That is what really keeps the price moving. And I think if we keep that going into next week, we're still looking fine. So SHIB could be primed for a move up in the next couple of weeks. Again, it's not guaranteed, and I am not a professional nor a financial advisor, so do remember that and make up your own opinions. But I'm going to be back in a little while to talk about some more news with SHIB for you guys, so make sure to subscribe to this channel. I will see you all then. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here, and again if you do join us it is completely free, link is down below, but if you do want to become a Patreon you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name, so your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.